What's going on, everybody? Jarrett Rushing here, back with a new fishing adventure, if you will. So those of y'all that follow me on Facebook, y'all saw the other day that I posted a status about seeing 3 young men fishing in a little creek down here in Sheridan, and today we're giving back to the community. We have found the 3 boys, and let me introduce you to them.
I'm Micah.
I'm Zayden.
I'm Malachi.
That's right, Malachi, Micah, and Zayden. I think I got y'all mixed up, but we got a trap shirt there. He's got his name on it, y'all. These kids are really involved in the outdoors. They're fishermen, they're hunters, they ride motorbikes. I mean, talk about it. I just fully engulfed in the outdoors. Reminds me of me whenever I was a kid. But man, that other day whenever I came through here, I seen y'all fishing at a drainage ditch right up here. Y'all tell me a little bit about that ditch and what y'all are doing there.
So when it floods, we just fish. We catch some catfish, brim, bass, just whatever really bites, to be honest.
Awesome, awesome. What about you? I mean, what's your biggest fish that you've ever caught out of that?
Probably like half a pound catfish.
Half a pound catfish.
Yeah, we normally we'll get some bread, and then we'll go down there and we'll just throw them down the little sewage drain. Yeah. And then we'll reel up, and we normally don't catch much, but we probably caught 40 fish out of there.
Awesome, man, awesome. Now, what about you? What's your biggest bass that you've ever caught?
Like everywhere?
Everywhere. What's your PB bass?
Probably 8-ish.
8-ish. What about you?
Like 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
2 pounds.
2 pounds. All right, so we have a goal today, y'all. We're out to set PBs. I have a good friend who lives here in Sheridan. He has given us permission today to fish his pond. So we're going to go over there and meet up with him. His name's Tim Williamson. He owns Dirt Work Solutions. Y'all make sure you'll go look him up on Facebook. If you got any dirt work around the southern part of the state, give him a call. I promise you, he's a good guy. Does a lot of good work. Loves to give back to youth and youth projects and youth programs. What are we going to be using whenever we get out here?
Oh, what do you want? Probably the spinner baits and stuff like that.
Spinner baits and stuff, but what do you got there? We got some Arky Lures packages with some panfish stuff in them. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked them out, arkylures.com, make sure you go and check them out on the web for all of your panfish and all your bass fishing needs as well. But y'all about ready to make this run?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna hit it. Y'all follow along. We're gonna see if we can catch some fish. There's a big drop off. Yeah, it's shallow. He said the deepest spot is over there where he's at, there, and then across, of course, on that levee. But there are brim beds everywhere. I'm looking at dozens of them right here. Very first cast had a bite.
A bass literally jumped right there.
Huh. I'm looking. I'm throwing a Ned rig right now. I'm trying something a little different. I've got this rigged up on heavier pound test than I normally throw. I just want to see what it feels like whenever a fish does hit it. Oh, there's a bite right there. Bumped it one time and then dropped it. He dropped it about the time I set to it. You turd. Come on, man. Hey everybody, quick cutaway. I'm gonna go and tell you I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is what you're about to see is some recording that we did on this fishing trip. I accidentally recorded in time-lapse mode. Now, thanks to the process of the editing software that we have, I can slow down that time-lapse and actually show you the fish catches and a few other little odds and ends. But the bad news is time-lapse mode on a GoPro does not record sound. So we're going to include some subtext in here just to show you who caught what they caught them on, kind of explain what you're looking at. And then at the very end, I actually caught my camera recording in time-lapse mode, so I was able to swipe over, put it back on video mode, and we're able to do a good closeout. But I do owe these boys another fishing trip because I promised them they would get a good YouTube video. But for the time being, enjoy what we did. Again, I apologize, this is my screw up, but enjoy Malachi, Micah, and Zayden catching a few fish. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all follow along all the way to the end. We got a special message for you. Enjoys using this stuff. That's all right. We'll
I had one at the house. I don't know if it was charged up.
Oh, mine's charged. Like I said, whenever I know what happened is whenever I put it on him,
Yeah,
I bumped that touch screen.
Yeah. Malachi puts his that one on his helmet and he films himself riding on his bike.
It is warm. It is definitely warm. Hey y'all, so as you saw, we did catch some fish. I don't know what happened to the camera. It got on time-lapse mode, and now that it did, you know, me and Jaden have to leave here. I think y'all gonna stick around and try to fish a little bit though. So what you missed is I think there were about 4 bluegill caught, 3 or 4 bass. I think everybody got to put their hands on the fish, so you know, had a good time. Boys, turn this camera around. What do y'all think about it all?
It was fun fishing.
It's fun? Just a little hot.
It was a little hot.
Yeah,
a little hot.
but it was a fun trip.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got some baits.
No, yeah. Well, and the thing is if y'all look up there, we've had nice blue or nice cloudy cover for about 4 days, and now the blues shine through heavy today. It makes it hard fishing in post-frontal conditions, but we got an ice chest over yonder, and it's got a few fish in it. They're going to keep them, bring them home. Mr. Tim said that he has way too many fish in this pond. He wants to thin them out, so we're doing him a favor by keeping them. It's always a good thing to keep your ponds in check. We've also got our little mascots right there coming in to say bye. Y'all know my catchphrase?
What is it?
Have y'all watched any of my videos? What do I say at the very end of the video? All right, so we're going to teach them the catchphrase right now. So the thing, whenever I was growing up, my dad, he would always call us during the tournaments, because I started fishing whenever I was 16, right? And whenever we tell him that, you know, it was a long tournament, we weren't catching anything, he would always say, keep chunking, right? And it just kind of fell into perfect what we do here. We kind of have a brand here with this. So here in just a second, I'm gonna say like always, and y'all point at the camera and y'all tell them keep chunking, all right? All All right, we're going to close this thing out. Thank y'all for following along. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to tell your friends. Give these boys a thumbs up and tell us what your best fishing day you've ever had is in just a pond. Something simple. We're not talking about lake. We're not talking about stream. We're talking about just a pond, okay? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like always,
Keep chunking.
y'all keep chunking. You heard them.